Oh yeah, I forgot. Suck it big. Suck it big and blind. Dated. Not get rated.
Yes!
This game is so light. I used to think it was hard. I think I was just a bitch. I'm gonna need those shits. Oh, I should exit Steam. What?
You actually there?
No.
Okay, bye.
No. Not there. Stupid. Eat the shrooms today. You won't.
You're right, because I have work.
What?
Yeah, this.
You have work tomorrow?
And the day after that, and I think the day after that.
Oh fuck. Your next day off.
I have a scale now too. I weighed out my shrooms. I have 4.5 grams left.
Oh, nice.
So I can eat that
much,
whole 4.5.
now that you know how much that weighs, how much can you estimate? Do you have like, now you probably have a better idea how much you ate?
It was like 2.5 because like, I only bought 7 grams, so 4.5 plus 2.5 is 7.
Oh yeah, damn, yeah, you can just do the math. So 2.5 grams? Yeah, that 2.5 grams is a really good dose, especially if you like mix it with weed, it gets really intense.
It made sense because I weighed 2 of the pieces that I have, and they weighed about 2 grams, so that's why I ate was 2 pieces.
Yeah, 2 grams, 2.5 grams, I'll definitely be feeling my body buzzing and shit.
Yeah, man, I was tripping, so man, I was seeing shit like my fucking tech. One of the weirdest things is like this is the first time you'll ever hear me say something like this. It almost felt like I was in third person, but it didn't look like that. like when I was looking through my eyes, like it was first person still, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like I was in third person. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's just how.
No, that makes perfect sense. A lot of people say that when you're on shrooms, it's like you're viewing yourself as if you're a different person.
Yeah, it was so weird. I was like, why do I feel like I'm in third person? But it doesn't look like it. It looks normal, but it doesn't feel normal.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah, you were
trippy.
definitely in the Twilight Zone just a bit. Just a bit.
Oh my god, I can't imagine if that shit made you actually look like. Can you imagine
Bro.
actually looking like? I can't. That shit would blow my mind.
Can
Like,
you
I,
imagine how 3.5?
yeah, I mean, I can eat 4.5. That's what I have, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably take 3.5.
Yeah, so you're gonna do 3.5 or you're gonna do the whole
At least 3.5. I don't think I'm gonna do 4.5 because I want to save some for later. So that way if I want to do some a couple weeks later,
some microdosing and shit.
you don't. I bet you don't need a big dose to have fun on shrooms. Like
Nah,
I
you
hear
really
plenty of people
don't.
that just do half a gram and that at a party and they just be chilling.
Bro, you can do half a gram and just some weed. And trust me, you're
Yeah.
I've had like 0.3. I've weighed out 0.3 before and just ate it. I'll feel my body buzz, especially after I hit my wax pen or some shit or like the herb.
Oh, I cannot wait to try a bong or bong. I just wonder what it feels like to smoke a big ass bowl while you're tripping.
Thank God you're not on those SSRIs no more, bro. I feel like those shits make you a zombie.
It made me feel worse for sure.
Yeah, you just can't. It makes you feel numb, I heard.
It made me feel dead inside. Sometimes I would be crying at work because I was just like, I don't know why, like I'm just crying.
Those government meds, bro. I mean, shrooms can make you cry too, but you at least know why you're crying on shrooms.
I bet it feels good to cry because you probably, I bet it just feels like you're releasing all that emotion.
Yeah, because you're crying out real thoughts that you would have sober anyways.
I've heard people can even have. I've heard people who have even had like they'll trip so hard that they'll have they'll relive a memory that they haven't like thought about in like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
It's like a repressed memory because of trauma, and that shit opens it up because you trip. But it always, every time people talk about it, they always say it makes them come to peace with it.
Yeah. You still smoke here and there? Still use marijuana?
Yeah, I smoke a bowl earlier. About fucking 4 grams off that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely high right now. I ate some edibles at least.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a scale, but I can't even weigh my weed out, so that way if I buy weed.
What'd you say, you ugly ass? Don't call me ugly.
Actually, I think I'm gonna just do 4 grams the next time I do it, and then I'll just leave like the other half gram for some other time.
Yeah, that way, yeah. You'll really get the experience there. That, for sure, it won't disappoint. That's all I'll say. Especially if you mix it with weed, no way it can disappoint, bro. I'll be amazed if you don't really get that fucked up. I'll be pretty surprised.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I'll get fucked up. It's just a matter of whether I like it or not.
Yeah. Well, if you gotta tell yourself if you want to see visuals, if your goal is to see visuals, then yeah, more than likely you have a good time because you'll actually see some shit.
There's still 2.5 grams in that sauce shit. My fucking text on my phone was morphing like crazy. This shit was so... Not only that, but it was like everything almost had like a paint look to it. Like I was looking at my cat and it was almost like I was looking at a painting. It was weird.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, bruh. I had that remember on a 3.5 gram trip. Like, I remember I thought I was sober, and then the more I was staring at my table, it just got really flat looking, and I started seeing visions.
Shit, I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was just laying on my bed. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm definitely feeling that.
That shit's funny, bro. Okay, nah, so you definitely kind of did trip low key on that. Yeah, that's definitely, that's kind of dope.
It was a little overwhelming, I can't lie. Like, the fact that I felt like I was in third person, I was like, I never felt this shit before, bro. Like, I can only imagine what fucking taking like the whole quarter would be
I
like.
think you're a pretty good person on weed before on really strong highs, so that's kind of what it feels like, a really strong weed high.
It's crazy, because even with some of my strongest highs, I've never felt anything like that.
Yeah. You know what's funny though, on weed, instead of feeling third person, you felt like you were in whatever you were watching. I remember you kept saying you felt like you were in the movie.
Yeah. Like earlier, I was watching clips of dope ass shit, and I was just getting so into that more than I normally would, just because I'm high right now. Man, I'm laughing on shrooms more than weed. I can't even lie. It felt even more controllable on shrooms. Like, I literally just could not stop.
It felt even more enjoyable.
Yeah, I liked it even more.
It's the best part, bro. You just gotta be surrounded and in a good mood to bring up the happy.
It's so weird because like when weed makes me laugh, it kind of feels almost normal. But when I was laughing on shrooms, it just felt like I felt like so alive.
It felt like it was forceful, like
yeah, like I literally cannot control it.
But you know what? I haven't eaten shrimp in a while. I was thinking about eating them today or tomorrow, but probably wait. If I wait for you, it's gonna be on the day I work. So.
Yeah, I do gotta wait a couple more days just because
My sister got a PC. I helped her build a PC.
what kind of PC did she get?
She got a 13th generation Core i7 and an RTX 470.
Yeah, that shit's stronger than mine.
You got the 280.
Yeah, so she's 2 generations ahead of mine.
She's 2 generations ahead, but it is a 70, so more like 1.75. Specific.
How much does she cost?
What'd you say?
I said, how much does she cost?
Oh, it was like 1,700, but she also bought a monitor with it, so more like 1,005. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was so tempted to buy an RTX 470 too because it's $600, and I was looking at my PC specs, and I don't really gotta upgrade anything else. I could just plop it in. I was like, fuck. So I was like, damn. I was low-key tempted because if I get a 470, bro, I can play Battlefield smooth, and I'll be way more down to play fucking shit like, bro. That newer games are gonna run smooth. So I already play at 1440p. And newer games, I'm starting to have to adjust a lot of medium lows. I remember about even Red Dead. Even though it still looks pretty good on medium, it's fine. It's just like, God, more frames, better graphics. Yeah, I don't know, I might get it. She also got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, which is new. I got her SSD.
Oh damn, so that thing got way more storage than the PS5 does.
Yeah, it's all SSD. Bro, SSDs are getting cheap, bro. I'm surprised. I haven't looked at PC prices. Seriously. Like 2 years, 3 years. I haven't looked at them seriously. Like, the last time I looked at them seriously was when like the 2080 came out. But after that, I didn't pay attention to 480, 3080. But it's pretty interesting to see where things are at with the CPUs and RAM. Damn, DDR5 RAM. probably it probably doesn't improve the frame rate that crazy. It's still especially for future games.
You don't have to wait your fucking playing on this.
It's like a Wii Mario game
Fucking
on the PC, bro. It's weird. I had it with the controller set up. Actually, play this whole game. Don't worry, I'm still a Battlefield lover. It's like, don't worry, I'm still a Battlefield lover.
The Star Wars is shit's on it. Fuck shooters. That's what open world's better. That's what Jedi Survivor's for. It ain't no damn shooter. I can't believe it. Oh, yep, definitely did. Had to delete it for Fallen Order 2.
You didn't delete Battlefield, right?
So nah, legit. Nope. Red Dead shit on. Isn't that what? Here's bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Grandmaster.
Yes!
I just hear ding, ding, ding.
You heard hella things there.
Bro, why do people on every video understand the Waffle House has found its new host? Like, it's cringy. Yeah, the Waffle House has found its new host. Yeah, people stay saying that in the comment sections.
What name?
I think it's just a meme. Hell, fights over food?
It's a breakfast place.
They really gonna play over food. Stupid fucking Breaking Bad shit keeps popping up. I don't want that shit there. I don't want spoilers.
I was starting to watch the first episode.
I keep fucking forgetting that shit is out.
But then I stopped.
Yes! Whee!
Pussy.
Take another hit. I'm about to take another hit. You about to eat more edibles? How many have you taken already?
I'm already pretty buzzed right now, so I don't know which way I should go.
What do you like more, eating edibles or vaping?
I'm trying to like edibles more, but I really do like doing one bowl of vape, 1 or 2 bowls of vape and an edible. That way I don't have to inhale as much to get to
And mixing them shrooms too, ain't you? Oh yeah, 'cause you said you ain't eat them in a while.
What?
I'm trying to blow ash out of my bowl and accidentally got some in my mouth. Nasty shit. That music sounded sick in my head for a second. Oh man, this feels so comfortable. Just leaning on the wall. They're not scaring anything? My head's in sand. Motherfucker.
You are not a Jedi Master.
Stop talking about dick, faggot. I'll really roast you, dude. Don't fucking test me, faggot.
Just for that answer. Just for that.
There's no answer.
Yes! Woohoo! Hey!
Bitch, I know how to do this.
No, you don't.
thuggin'. Please Damn, Mario ain't really fucking ragdolling, bro.
Same Red Dead. It's better than Red Dead? Oh!
No, it's different from
I don't know if I could get into a game like that because I literally never played those old style Mario games. I only play like the Wii ones, not the like the old, like really old ones.
New Super Mario. I don't like it.
I haven't even played any like Smash Bros before. Any of them. I know War Machine does it.
Brother, you know those iPhone games that are like about jumping and platforming, but like just imagine
Yeah, like
that.
Temple Run.
Yeah, but imagine that, but like AAA, and you actually have full control of your character. They're pretty much just hardcore games.
I can kind of see what you mean. They legit kind of are, especially with the rings and shit. Like Temple Run had rings that you constantly play that are like in front of you. Subway Surfing too. I totally forgot about that shit.
I'm streaming on my channel.
That fucking thing, man.
The one I'm playing right now is Mario Galaxy. It's came out in 2007. But I put like an HD texture pack. I mean, the graphics already look fine. I mean, cartoony graphics don't really age that much. But I still put this texture pack.
Of course you got a goddamn texture pack.
This dick in your ass.
Fucking bitch. Very unacceptable. I must upgrade.
You should wait for the 5,000 series
Man, will that come out next year?
But hey, it'll be a big leap over the 4.7 instead of 48.
I should remember, we're in 2023. This ain't 2020, this ain't 2021 or 2022. Nah, it's 2023.
Exactly.
Man, I still can't believe that. I still haven't woken up. Like, I still don't think I'm conscious or something. You know how people say that people have a wake up moment? I don't think I've had my wake up moment yet. Yeah, that'll probably be it, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's that next 4 grams, bro. If you eat those 4 grams, please mix it.
I will. I definitely will.
I mean, since you calculate I know the meat is still in your system.
Like, I was looking wild.
Active as well. And that's when you
My tolerance is a little lower now. Like, I've been smoking with my friends at work. Like, that's fine. Like, bro, me, Zach, and this other dude, Nick, I'd be buying weed off him too, and he's another cool ass dude. Like me and him both buy shrooms off of That shit was so crazy because at first I didn't know they were talking about shrooms. At first I thought they were talking about weed, but it was funny because when my coworker pulled out the bag of shrooms, at first I thought it was weed, but when I first saw it, in the back of my mind I made a weird mental note that why does it look like that? I didn't think it was suspicious. I was just like, what? That looks weird. And then they started talking about shrooms, and I was like, wait a second, that shit was shrooms. That shit clicked like in a half a second. I didn't realize instantly. And then I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I tell her I want some. Of course I did.
Is that how you have 4 grand or 7 grand?
I only had to pay 60. I can go buy the man and not pay 70. She probably just made me pay 60 because I mean I smoked with her at work. We're close to some faggots. There's like 3 motherfuckers that worked there that got fired. God damn. It's crazy because they were there for so long. I thought they were gonna be there. They're so established that one of them just got aggressive on the space. He got on his face and was like talking shit. He just got fired on the spot. He sounded like, you know. Well, because he what I was told, he got aggressive. I'm guessing, yeah, that means that he got on his face and was like being real aggressive. Like probably trying to fight. He's constantly trying to like talk shit. It's funny. He'd be acting like he can beat everybody, but he's one of those people. Man, there was one time he got fucking a pan like slammed on his foot and you shit. It was cool, bro. I hear something. It's crazy how you think coworkers cool when you see them around, but you always hear these bad things about them. I've never seen it. I just hear them. Why? I'm just walking around. I'm gonna bring this banana. I could put that shit on peanut butter. I don't got any whole grain bread. I don't know why my grandma stopped getting that shit. No, fucking whole grain bread. Like she was speaking white bread. I don't want that shit. Shit, I'm better at this fucking. Anytime I'm on, it's a slow day at work. Just buy a bunch of shit from me and just fucking say fuck their shit. Like I'm better just not care about what they make for dinner anymore. I'm gonna just do my own thing. Like.
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm sick and tired of them fucking always wanting. They're part of the reason why my habits are so hard to break because they literally buy all this soda and all this other shit that I don't want. And of course they fucking want that shit. So it's hard to break your habits when everyone around you does the same shit.
Yeah, it is very true. Thankfully, my family started buying the better brands now.
And they're not like your family. They're not trying to fucking adapt. Like they just want to stay using the old shit.
Yeah, even if my family didn't adapt, honestly, I would have just had my own. I wouldn't even have minded, honestly. I was kind of like thinking, as I could have my own jar of strawberry to myself and since they want to use their shit.
Yeah, you could legit just buy your own shit and just never have to worry about what they're making.
But because my family started buying the organic ingredients and shit.
No fruit cups now. After the banana. Bananas, I think, are my favorite fruit. Yeah, I think so. Either that or apples. They're both so good. Bro, I've lost so much weight that, like, my pants be like fucking. My belt barely even works now because my pants are just too damn big now. Because I've just lost so much weight. I legit have to buy new clothes, man. It's fucking annoying. Never had to do that. I can't remember. I haven't done that. I haven't had to do that forever. It's crazy because I didn't like nothing about that ever came. Like I remember I was thinking about it while I was tripping. I was like nothing came. Like I wasn't nothing really trippy happened while I was thinking about it. It was just there. It just then when I stopped thinking about it, it was just normal. Like I just forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I really know what you mean, but if it's like you download it, the time I get to programs, right? The data and runners and so hard, it felt like I was downloading like the secrets to the universe, but the thoughts felt so weird and trivial or whatever, like they're hard to put into words. It almost just seems like bullshit, but at the same time, like I'll never.
Oh my
forget that
god,
feeling.
bro, it's so crazy how I'm past the shrooms now. Like I almost just blew my mind thinking about what you're just saying because now I can really imagine what tripping like that is like. That is scary. I can't. That really like made me put that shit in perspective for me for a second.
It's not like,
God, bro.
it's not like I was downloading information. Bruh, I just know for a fact I would have never had those thoughts before. Like, who knows? It's what it really felt like. It felt so psychoactive. Like, bro, there's no way I would have had those thoughts without my fucking shroom. I mean, obviously, I already knew about the ingredients before I had, like, that strong shroom trip, but when I vomited out the ramen noodles, it just was so clear to me why I felt like shit during that trip. Maybe I would have felt better if I could clean. I just started thinking, man, I don't like how I feel that my whole life. If I like being high, I want to feel like shit and I'm nauseous while high.
You know, while I was tripping, I was thinking about that, and I was like eating fruit cups while I was tripping, and I ate like some fucking.
Fruit is good while tripping. I can eat fruit. It's pretty easy to trip.
Yeah, and not only that, I was eating like I think it was an enchilada. But it was weird eating it while tripping. It was weird,
Yeah,
right?
like-
It tasted so weird.
I can still eat a lot of things on 2 grams, but when I get to like 3 grams or 4 grams, I can really only eat like water, fruits, veggies. That's like it gets more hard to crave junk shit. It's like the shrooms just get too strong. It's like your senses just get so aware. It's just not appetizing to your brain. Pizza rolls.
It's like
and all that shit.
it's like the shroom showing you it's the bullshit it really is.
Yeah, literally. That's why they say the shrooms toxic.
Yeah, I've even heard people say that. I mean, you even said at one point that the shrooms could even be kind of entities in a way, because they just seem so like they seem even intelligent in a way. The fact that
Oh, ancient.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah. There's also like a study proving I think like we can survive from space. Parts of very strange substance. But it can grow in space. I think that's what it is. Shrooms can grow in space.
God, that'd be so crazy. But all along, all shrooms is fucking. It's just a device you're eating that telepathically links you with aliens, and that's all it is.
Or some people think that the Earth grows the shrooms to get us more intact with nature.
Yeah.
It makes you want to eat more organic. It just kind of makes you more sensitive.
Yeah, and then it also ties to that stone ape theory, that fucking theory that Joe Rogan likes bro.
Yeah. A lot of people like to try and debunk that. But I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not a strong believer in it, but I'm also like, wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if it was, but sucks like
Yeah, which it kinda does, cause that's in the plans. Fucking Fallen Order 2 on PS5 because it runs so shitty on PC, I just gave up on it.
well, you know what? Might as well get on Battlefield. He said,
I'm not ready for that, I was like, walking kind still are. Haha, funny, right? I'll never get over saying
It's beautiful shitty in every year.
shut the fuck
yeah, of course my controller fell. You're fucking retarded. God damn YouTube app, shut up. Man, I gotta leave. I still can't believe that I've done shrooms to that shit. Man, I still can't get over that fucking story you're telling me. Like,
Which one?
where you're downloading information.
And after I felt like I was downloading information, I was like, at the same time when it felt like I was downloading information, I was also just like, I also still had grounded thoughts, such as like, oh my god, am I just really high? I was like, dude, is my body high really strong? Is this just like, because it felt like my body was shaking, bro, while I was like downloading information. It was really intense, bro. But it wasn't intense as in like it wasn't like painful or nothing at all. It wasn't painful at all. It was just really weird. It was just trippy.
Was it kind of pleasant in a weird way?
Kind of, but because it just, if I was in a better setting, yeah, it would have been more pleasurable, I think. But because I just vomited and I was just trying to take a shower and just like clean myself up and lay down on my bed, I felt more like it just felt like bad timing. So it felt more serious because I was in a serious headspace, because I was thinking like, all right, because I vomited out the shrooms and I was feeling nauseous and I was shaky. And that too, I was like, I don't know, maybe I was just shaky too because of the nausea. Like when you're sober and you're nauseous, you're like, your body's weak too. So probably was just all the combination, the high, the nausea, and just the fact that the high hit so late, so intense. And I vomited out the ramen. Honestly, the nausea is just what really ruined it. And that's what just made my trip so intense, bruh. Everything just hit me at once. But yeah, like honestly, if I wasn't, yeah, I was just like thinking about a lot of things too at the time. Like now it'd be better because at the time my sister was pregnant, and I was also kind of paranoid because I kept going back and forth from my bathroom into my room to make sure I had like everything before I showered. Like I was making sure I had my underwear, my phone, my toothbrush, I don't know, whatever, the things I bring with me to shower, and my towel. And I don't know, I did it like 3 to 4 times, and I was like starting to think like, fuck. I was getting scared. I was like, my sister's pregnant. I was like, I didn't want her to wake up and like see my eyes dilated and all red. Like I was just becoming super aware of all scenarios that could happen. And then I went in the shower, and I remember the part that I really thought my brain was fried was when I was in the shower. And I kept trying to pick up the shampoo. Because I was talking to myself so high, I was talking to myself like a 3-year-old in hell. I was like, okay, like, go in the shower and put shampoo first. So I was putting shampoo first. And every time I picked up the bottle, it said conditioner. And I put it back down. I was like, all right, let's pick it up again. I pick it up, and it said conditioner again. I was like, bro, am I hallucinating? Or is my memory just fucked up right now? I was like, I kept picking up the same bottle. And then finally, I picked up shampoo. Go through the shower, and I was just tripping the shower. I remember thinking in the shower, everything was all in my head. Like everybody I knew in my life was in my head, and that everybody I like is things I like about myself, and everybody I don't like is things I don't like about myself. So literally, that's what it was. So those are like the thoughts.
Oh man, shrimp. That fucking Max shrimp's gonna open me up a whole new world when after this.
The bitches are right in front of your face.
Man, I could literally do it right now, but it'd be dumb as shit.
Probably be fun as shit though. Spontaneous trip, walla bam. See what really happens.
Yeah, like when you said that you can't sleep when you're tripping. Legit, I felt that so hard when I was tripping. There was no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because you know how on weed you can usually nod off the high.
Yeah, sometimes that shit knocks you out when you get smacked by it, but not that shit. Nope.
Yeah.
I was
When
wide
you get
awake.
smacked by shrooms, it's definitely.
That shit was a whole other level of like being aware.
You'll feel. I mean, you could still feel relaxed, but you're not going to sleep.
Yeah. I didn't even feel that relaxed. Like I felt so tense. It kind of reminded me of my first time on edibles, but I don't know. There was never a point where I started to like it too much. It was still uncomfortable.
It was just like a space feeling.
Like I definitely think it was just because of where I was doing it. I had been doing it in my. I don't know. I don't think it would have changed anything if I'd done it in my room by myself. I should have done it.
It'll be different if you do it while playing video games for sure.
Yeah. Cam was like, "Don't do it alone. Do it with Cam." Yeah, that's the first time I couldn't do it though. Like I was playing Fallen Order 2 when I started tripping. Like I ate them while I was playing, and when it started hitting, I was like, nope, no way. All F4 didn't even try. Like nope. I was way too. There was so much tension in my body. It almost felt like I was vibrating. It was just so much tension. I just felt so solid. Definitely wonder what ass is like now that I'm tripping on shit. I definitely wonder what that's like. That shit is psychedelics are so interesting. I think psychedelics are more interesting than weed, to be honest. tripping was way weirder than being high. Maybe it's just because I'm more used to being high. But I thought it was, to me, it was way different. It didn't feel anything like weed.
They're both considered highs. They both expand your senses.
The only thing that was really the same was the fact that I laughed a lot.
They
And I had, like,
definitely have their own characteristics. For sure.
So far, though, I like it a
Once
lot more.
it really becomes its own thing once you're like 4 grams above the money. That's when it really starts doing shit that weed for sure.
Weed is probably stronger at lower doses, but once you get past an 8, like I feel like shrooms will definitely be stronger no matter what. Once you get past that point, like, what do you think would hit harder if you ate a quarter of edibles? They're just pure Delta 9 and they're full spectrum. You got all kinds of like, what are those fucking things called? Those fucking terpenes. It has all kinds of terpenes in it, and then you let it. Not a quarter of edibles. Yeah, you ate like a whole quarter of edibles.
Like how many milligrams?
I mean, you could be
instead of a quarter.
okay, just what 2,000 milligrams of edibles versus a fucking an eighth of shrooms.
I think those 2,000 milligrams would fuck me more. Honestly, if I ate 2,000 milligrams right now, I think it would make me trip out into like, I think I would start getting like that frame effect right now, honestly. Because
Damn.
I just like, right now, I just stick to urban edibles and I just eat like 10 or 20 milligrams of we already know 10 to 20 milligrams isn't much. You're fucking herb vaporizing everything. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, just 2,000 milligrams. I would for sure feel weird on the 8th with my spine cleaning. I don't know, I could keep my senses more controlled. Go to my water
It's funny. I told one of my coworkers at work that you think weed can be stronger than shrooms sometimes, and I think he said something like he agrees because the fact that weed, especially with edibles, like it can basically make you trip by itself.
And the thing is, the difference to me is with weed, like I remember when my tolerance was really low, when I didn't have tolerance like 20 milligrams would make me trip. And I remember just watching 1 or 2 gap kids would have me high for like 6 to 7 hours. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And even then after those 6 to 7 hours, I remember like after my first time high, the next morning, bro, my lips were still tweaking.
You were fucking zooted.
I was weed is just different, bro. I mean, they're similar, but they have their own ways of intensity. Lower doses are similar, but when it comes to like intensity, they have their own ways.
Well, which was more intense, your strongest trip or your strongest edible high?
Shit. Honestly, the strongest marijuana experience I had was through the bomb. It was when I took a water break. It was dispensary weed. It was 24% THC. And I didn't even finish the whole bowl, but I took like 3 scoops. It was a big bowl. It was not a snapper, and I remember I filled up the bomb 3 times smoking. And I remember my vision just got so slow, bro. Like it was getting like I was getting high and I was like okay, this is very familiar. I was like, this is like my first time. This is like my first few times getting high. I was like, this is very intense and familiar for me. And then it just started surpassing those like that. I could tell I was legit just getting higher than my first time ever, bro. It got way slower. And it was crazy. It was like when I moved my head, bro, it was just I was not looking at it. And it was facing. Life became flat, bro. It was so slow. I got scared that it was gonna get even slower because I was kind of in a bad headspace because I was trying to get a job and I was jobbing at the same time.
being really high while droplets just made me more self-conscious. And not only
Like,
that, I broke
you were
my...
probably like, oh, I'm a loser. That's
Yeah, nah, yeah, a little bit of those thoughts, and more so the fact that I was like, fuck, like, if I don't, like, if my mom's comes down here, like, not only she can see me high, but I'm like really high, I'm like really high, like the type of highs she's never seen me under before, and I don't really
Boy, under the fucking influence.
I know for a fact my eyes were super red, and dude, I just felt like intoxicated. It felt so goofy and silly.
That's stronger than your strongest trip on shrooms.
Yeah, and it's just like, it was just more disorientating than my shroom trip, for sure. More disorientating. It was just getting so disorientating. I was just getting scared. I was like, alright, I don't know where this high is gonna head. That was my fear with the weed. It was just it kept getting stronger, and I was like, alright, I don't know where this high is gonna head. I was getting
Man, you think that was scary? Can you imagine while you were doing that, if you were doing shrooms?
Bro, it's like, now that would be more intense. Bro, if I take a month tolerance break of weed,
oh my god.
Bro, even if I ate like 0.2 shrooms and took a month tolerance break off of weed, I think I would start hallucinating. You just need a tiny bit of psilocybin and some really strong stimulation, and
Man, if you take a month tolerance break and then you take a whole eighth of shrooms and you just take a fat dab pen rip and then once you start tripping,
your spine's gonna be tingling hard as shit. Your ego's gonna be crying, right?
You can even take edibles. You really you can take edibles too. Like you could have like 1,000 milligram edible just right there. They could even. You think you could do that? 1,000 milligrams of edibles with the eighth of shrooms?
I would like to experiment more, like slowly build up to that dose. So like, let's say I would start off with like 1 gram and like 30 milligrams of edibles, because honestly, I get smacked. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting more familiar. I'm buying more edibles, and I'm getting more familiar with kind of how they behave and shit. And yeah, they definitely can get my anxiety or my senses, my alertness more up. I wouldn't call it anxiety, because I enjoy the feeling sometimes, but it's more like my senses. Yeah, edibles up my senses a lot. Like, of course, smoking does too, but if I don't smoke all day and I just do an edible only, and I transition from sober to high from the edible only, it's a lot more noticeable. I get more familiar with the feeling. Now when I smoke and do edibles at the same time, like, oh, like now I can tell they synergize really well now. So yeah, I did like 20 milligrams, and then I vaporized the bowl, bro, like off the first fat rip.
Just faded.
I was just feeling my body tingle and buzz. In the sense where, like, if I have anxiety, I'm feeling that shit tingle to my body more. If I'm feeling like whatever else, I'm just feeling it.
Yeah, psychedelics are just so interesting and so weird. Like, I legit wouldn't mind fucking taking a class in college about fucking psychedelics if there ever was one like that.
Right, it gets so confusing, because when you think about the logic of how the drugs work, it can get so confusing, because like weed expands your mind and shrooms expand your mind. So like, when you mix the two, you're just questioning why. Like, you're just questioning what the fuck.
Yeah, like, bruh, like, you know how much I be rabbit holing, how, like, I don't want to fucking brag, like, how fucking aware I can be. Like, I can't imagine what this is gonna do. Like, what it's gonna be like for someone like me to do that.
I just remember after I got off the shower on the 4-gram shroom trip too, I remember the world felt like it was on fire. Like, the shrooms was telling me, like, what are you doing goofing around? Like, the world's fucked up right now. Like, the wars and all the fucking nature. It was crazy. Like, I know it sounds stereotypical, but like, it was really forceful on my psyche. It was pushing those thoughts at me so hard.
And it felt like something was influencing your thoughts.
In a way, like I still had grounded thoughts to say I'm just probably really high, but it feels so strange. It almost seems spiritual. it's like you can think of it however you want, and it trips you out. The reason it feels like, the reason you can think of those like either way is because sometimes like the trips feel more real than real life. Like they feel like a dream. Like, you know how sometimes dreams feel more real than real life. That's how it feels sometimes. And it's weird too because instead of you being, because you know usually in dreams you're in different locations, or sometimes you're just really random, or like when you're on a psychedelic, you're just in your room. So when your room starts feeling more real than what you remember, it gets really trippy. You start thinking like, holy fuck, I never realized how much real my room is. It's like your awareness just kicks up and you just start thinking about do a trip.
It's like it's just the reality of it hits.
Yeah. Or like when you think about your mother.
You know, one thing I've been thinking about is like I threw my old phone that don't work anymore outside because it's broken. Out there. And I was like, bro, 1,000 years from now when I'm long dead, that shit is still gonna be in the ground. This is gonna be sitting there. No one's ever gonna remember who I was.
Bro, quick random note, I heard that Battlefield. It's like, bro, you guys literally spend the whole time fixing the game and now you're gonna abandon it.
It's just like Battlefront 2 all over again.
Yeah.
Bro, just gonna leave the game.
Except Battlefront 2, at least Battlefront 2, like, it did feel like a lot of the DLCs should have been in the game originally. Like, there's a point where you can tell they legit started adding things, but Battlefield 2042, bro, I feel like everything in the game right now should have been there. The game's honestly not even that packed with content. It's not easy. But the game's and I don't know. I feel like they just did not know what they were doing about it. Like, I still do not really understand why they have horror. Like, Battlefield 2042 is such a like main focus. That mode has the most guns, it has the most gadgets. Why the hell are you taking time away from 2042 to remaster just a little bit of Battlefield back to, you know, a little bit of Battlefield 2049 and make a whole game? Finish one whole game, like remaster the whole thing, or finish the whole game. I don't understand.
They just want to have a little bit of everything.
But like, it's just stupid. Because then you can't even play the World War II maps unless if it's on a Portal game mode. Like, you can't play that with Conquest. So it's like half the time you don't even see some of the maps that are in Portal. But the thing is, they still put effort into the Portal maps by just, you know, updating the fucking graphics. It's like, bro, man, it's just taking time away from It's like they consider that DLC. Like, I bet them adding these old maps and old guns. They're like, oh, look at this new DLC.
Bro, how is this new DLC with the maps you've already made? But y'all are just reading.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
lazy.
like, there's no way they just instantly after season 5, like, Dot stops supporting it. Like, that shit makes me so cautious about Battlefield.
Yeah, like Battlefield's just a joke of them.
Because they almost did something so similar on Battlefield 5, right? In Battlefield 5, most of the shit being added should have been there originally. The only DLC that I could tell that was legit, like, real new content is the Japan DLC for Battlefield 5. That was the last DLC I could remember. That shit took 2 to 3 years to finally beat the game. It's something that actually was like a real DLC. They released the game so bare bones and broken. They just fucking keep adding updates that just fucking artifacts is more like.
problem with games now. It's release it broken, fix it later.
Yeah, I know it's always been like a stereotypical quote, but bruh, like, because I just see videos talking about how supposedly they might just not support it after I'm just like,
That's 2 games in a row that they just canceled.
Battlefront 2, I still was high-key disappointed too. Felt like there's still so much to do.
Yeah, like they could have added way more clone wars.
Could have updated it to have more
Or at least 32 versus 32, not that 20v20 shit.
At least the 32 versus 32 mode they had was 40 versus 40s or fucking. They had AI to make it feel like 32 versus 22.
It legit made it dope.
Yeah, I still would rather have AI than
AI can legit contribute. If you're at a distance, they can legit shoot you out. At least in Battlefield 2.
I'm not lying, I think the Battlefield AI is so garbage, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really find it that satisfying to kill me. I always hated to see AI because I've seen how they play, bro. The AI in Battlefield 2042 are the type of AI where like you can see 4 of them in a squad and you can take them all out with a revolver. Like, you know, if those are real players, you probably.
Here you go.
Yeah, one of them were done. But like with the AI, they like run around, they shoot and miss, and then turn around, and they shoot and miss again. They give you so much time to shoot them and kill them sometimes. I'm like, bro, like.
It's so easy to kill that anytime I see them, I immediately know it's them. I can immediately tell them what the player because the way they move is so distinct.
I don't know what happened to the AI, bro, because I remember Battlefield 1, they literally programmed like player calculated data to the AI to be exactly like players. There was this video demo of EA showing off how AI were playing against each other. They look like players. Supposedly balance or whatever, but I can tell it's definitely not the same AI they're using here. Like, I don't know, maybe they abandoned their technology or something.
Maybe they're doing it in the next Battlefield.
Like, I dead ass feel like Battlefield or Battlefield 2's AI was better. Which it was.
Yeah, like when you would play offline with the heroes, like when the AI would play as hero, they legit fuck you up. Like when you're doing a duel with them, they can fuck you up. Cause their timing was so exact and shit. Like it legit felt like a player when you were duel with them. Their timing was wrong. Of course, there were AIs and limitations. Crazy because Cam's so scared of shrooms, but I mean, I can't wait to trip again. I can't lie, I'm hyped to trip again. Even though I didn't like it too much, it would be totally next time I do it.
I remember someone on Reddit said, like, there was this post where someone was like, I'm never doing shrooms again, and someone commented like, bruh, they're like, if I had $1 for every time I said that. Because sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm never tripping again, and then like, once the weeks go by, they start thinking about it,
and they try it again.
Yeah, and it starts feeling exciting again, the mystery of it starts disappearing, and then you do it again, and then it's like the mystery is solved, and then you don't feel like ever doing it again, you feel scared, and then it just slowly goes away, the wisdom slowly goes away, and then you start feeling excited.
What if shrooms? That'd be funny if that's not what for me, where it's like it's not a bad thing. It's just a weird experience to have. Maybe that's what it is. Everyone can react to shrooms differently. it's crazy. It sucks that you can't have like a universal guideline. How the fuck you supposed to do that? Nah, fucking like knowing exactly what you're gonna feel on shrooms. You can't. There's no way to know that.
You can have an educational guess. That's the best. Dude. The educational guesses aren't the worst though. Like you know you're in the mood to just see vision. You know you right now for some weird feelings. You know you're in the habit. It's just when you do it after you just had an argument with a family member or you do it right after like just more bad memories and it's harder. It's a little harder to have a better time.
Yeah.
We could be the same way for me too, like Robin, it's a little harder to do.
I feel like it's not. Like, I don't know, something about shrooms is so different. Like, to me, it doesn't feel like I'm high. Like, tripping doesn't feel like being high at all to me. Like, tripping was like, I don't even know. Like, that shit was just. It's funny how you think weed is stronger because so far, I think shrooms is definitely weirder than me so far. Way weirder. Man, it's like I've never really seen much on weed, but shrooms, that shit made me see things. That shit fucking, I couldn't believe what I was seeing sometimes. I was like, okay, now I see what Casper means. Now I fucking see it.
Yeah, and it's more like the more you sit still, the more they pop out.
It's funny because the body high was so intense that I couldn't keep my eyes open. That was one thing that was similar to weed too. I was just laying down, like cuddling with my cat to ground myself. I was just getting overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah, that's why when I feel like that, sometimes I'm just
Oh man, it's funny because I'm gonna be mixing weed with the shrooms. That the weed is gonna help me relax for sure. Cause my brain's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's familiar. That's gonna help me relax.
yeah, some people say that helps them get
What do you think is better? Do you think it's better to wait until you trip, or do you think it's better to smoke before?
I kind of like mixing it with all that. So I like to like eat the shit and smoke it.
That's what I was thinking to do is just fucking wait until the shrooms hit and then smoke my bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle that because, of course, I've never done the high dose, but I sure should try. Or I could just do it the smarter way. I could just smoke before. That way it'll help. I mean, I don't know, because I've done it once. I'm not that scared, even though, never mind. I just remember that story. Never mind. That shit's a little scary.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes what I think about when I hear those stories, I'm like, I think in my head, I'm like, what if that person was always a pussy growing up? Like, who knows? I mean, we never know who these people were. They probably were the biggest bitches of school. Just people who overthink shit. Bro, you know how people like, you know how Karens exist, like those type of people. I always tell myself like, there's a lot of dumbasses, but at the same time though, it's still, I still know there's that other side of shroom where like, it can take over control, take control over you more so, you get a really strong experience. And that's when people say you go with the flow.
Yeah, you just gotta let the ride take you where it takes you. You can't fight it. That's a way to go down a bad trip, is to fucking fight it. Oh yeah, when I was looking outside on my back porch and I was tripping. That shit was weird. It just like it felt just surreal as fuck. Man, that was only 2.5 grams, bro. Like, god damn. Wonder if I'll end up liking shrooms more than weed like a couple years down the line.
Who knows? I guess not, though. I guess not.
I think it's possible, but
I don't know why,
I'm not
but my heart
expecting
just
like
lies with weed because it's just more. It's more.
more relaxing.
More reliable, like I guess a little more predictable to say. Now when I get really high, I know if I start seeing life in slow motion not to freak out. But some people freak out when they get so high. Yes! Part of the smoking trash. Like I always said, part of the smoking weed is built up a tolerance. Sure, that
Yeah, because a lot of those fucking high school kids do hella dabs, so they fry their tolerance. It's crazy. Those people who only do dabs, like, I don't know how they afford this shit. They must have a lot of money. Dabs are expensive. Like, just getting 2 grams of butter. Like 2 grams of butter or any kind of wax, that shit could be like $60. Yeah, that's still expensive. God, imagine having to buy that like every week because you just keep dabbing. Like I don't even know. Like I felt like 2 grams could only last me a few days when I was dabbing. I feel like 2 grams didn't last that long, especially because I like doing big dabs. Big dabs are fucking fun as hell.
I still want you to try this.
Man, that's crazy. If I smoke,
Quality is still such a real thing, bro. Like, I remember I definitely had products that are not worth my money. I remember I bought this now nutrition that sprayed on I just kept questioning if I was
that's crazy. If I smoke the weed that you have and I start seeing it in slow motion, then I really would smoke it. No way, my tolerance is still so high. There's no way your shit would do that.
Nah, I think it can. It would just take like 4 bombs inside.
I will take that challenge.
Now I love smoking my bowls back to back, so that'd be perfect for me. That's just a bad habit of mine, but I do like doing it.
It's just how weed is. Once you have a tolerance to weed, once you have a tolerance to weed, you have a high tolerance. Just because you have a tolerance doesn't mean like I have a tolerance, but I'm still lightweight. Every time I do bowls, I start to miss this. My 23 bowls are
Hey, my head hasn't spun in a while. That's one thing I haven't felt in a while. I used to do that shit so much, now I don't really feel it. Man, that's funny because we both. It's so funny how it's the opposite. Like you didn't experience that, but I've constantly experienced that. That was one of my favorite effects. So that was a consistently reliable feeling for me. Like, I felt that shit reliable. Yeah, I love it.
every time my shit was still spinning, this was
It was trippy as fuck. Like it was just like it just felt like I was on a roller coaster, and it just felt amazing, man. Oh, that's one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah, I can't imagine being like on a drop tower while feeling that. Like that would fucking feel like you're completely floating. That shit, especially if you're tripping too. Oh, bro, when I'm fucking in Vegas, I'll definitely smoke hella bowls while I'm fucking there while I'm tripping too. Like, goddamn. I want to keep fucking. Combinations. Oh my god.
Who is this bitch? Oh my god.
Damn, get your ass whooped for
Just fuck. Not good.
God damn.
Fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. Everyone don't talk to me like that, bitch. You know who you're talking to.
Talk to you all day long. How about that?
You. Yes, yeah.